Welcome to CrashRacer. Today we're playing Wreckfest and we're going to have a go at the 4 daily challenges. Challenge 1 today then is at the Boulder Bank circuit. We are going to be racing using this Sunrise Super. 2-lap race, all 24 vehicles. Let's see how we get on. It's a left-hander coming up, so I could do with being over the left-hand side before we come up to. There we go. If we just try and hold our position round here, see if some of the others go wide. Yeah, a little bit of a gap has opened up. Can accelerate away up here. Ooh, a little bit of a knock on the side. Just got to be careful up this fast section because just a slight knock can send you enough off track to send you into the trees. That one's going to try and stop me going wide over. There's one off to the side there. Right, there's a sharp right hand corner here. I need to brake. Are these going to run wide? Yes, they are. Can I get up without getting knocked? Yeah, through into 4th place then. Good start. Are the lead 3, 1, 2, 3? Yeah, the lead 3 are all in sight just ahead. Let's hang back here. Wait for a gap to open up. Got a good run here down the outside. Oh, another one's had a go at me. That's quite unusual actually. Normally the AI, if you've bashed them, then they're going to have a go back. But normally, if you haven't hit them, they don't just go for you without a reason. But they were desperate to try and not let me past. We are through though and up into 2nd place as we start the 2nd lap. Had to brake hard into the back of that one. There was no space to get round. They've gone wide there though. Can I get up the inside? Just not quite got the acceleration and they've pulled back in front of me again. Maybe we can get a good run coming up into this tight right hand corner at the end of this section. Oh, some debris flowing off there. They are locking up the brakes. Can I get a good run? They've gone wide. I can, yeah. Gap emerged on the inside and we could get through there. 2nd and 3rd fairly close now. But we are up into the lead and they've both gone wide at that corner and driven off into the forest. So that's going to give us a massive lead now. And hopefully we can just complete the rest of this lap and have a nice win for the start of the day. Or just watch that, cut that a bit tight there. There's a boulder just on the inside of that corner, so I had to be a bit careful. Through we come though for a win and a gold trophy. Challenge 2 is at the Savalak sandpit and we're going to be driving the big rig, so that should be good fun. 2-lap race, 12 big rigs in total coming around this track. Obviously there's going to be a bit of a lack of space here. I think I'm going to hang back to start with. I'm going to pull to the inside again for this first tight left hand corner and see what happens. No, he's pushing too hard, but yeah, there's loads gone wide there. Come on, don't spin me round. If I can get around this corner, this is going to be a good start. Yeah, we're past that pack. Yeah, big gap emerged as we were going around that left hand corner. Just held to the inside and let them all run wide. Straight up into 3rd place then. 4th right behind us, having a go back. Not the widest track this one, so with these big rigs there really isn't much space. I need to watch that 4th place is all over the back of me, trying to get up alongside. Trying to defend against that. I'm going to try and hold this tight again, make them go the long way round if they want to try and overtake. Don't want them to get up their nose up the inside of my back wheels and spin me round. Closing slightly with 1st and 2nd place. Obviously there's not a great deal of room. There's a gap open up here. Can I get round both? No. And they're going to come back at me there. I couldn't get the power on around the outside. There's a gap now though. Can I get up the inside now as we come around this final corner of the lap? Yeah, we are through, and I've twisted that orange one a bit in front of the other rig, so that's going to slow them down, giving us a little gap, just for now at least, as we start this 2nd lap. Again, I'm going to hold this corner quite tight. That's the thing in these big rigs on this tight track. You can drive quite defensively, and it makes it pretty difficult for anyone to overtake. Looking at the map, they're still pretty close. Yeah, there's quite a few still chasing me down. Ooh. But as I say, if I hold fairly defensive, I should be alright. Obviously I can't go too defensive or too slow, as I'm going to get tagged on the back end, but just want to not leave any massive gaps on the inside. Second place still right behind me. I keep seeing the nose of their vehicle appear at the bottom of the screen. We just need to get around this last corner there. I've gone a little wide there. Let's get on the tarmac, get the grip, and away we come. Switch the camera and through for a second win of the day and another gold trophy. On to challenge 3 then, and we're at Regnado for this one. This is going to be a score streak in this road cutter. 3 minutes to try and get the score we need. 3 minutes is not an enormous amount of time, but Regnado is a pretty good arena for score streaks, nice and enclosed. Not many places to hide. Hopefully we can get a good start. Rack up a load of hits, build up that score multiplier quickly. We've had a good start here. Already got the multiplier up to 1.8. If we can keep this going, we'll need to hit something quickly. There we go, that just about counted there. Got a wrecked vehicle there. I've just noticed that I've not got the damage displayed above the other cars, so that's going to make things slightly more tricky. I switched the player names off without considering the fact that's also going to mean their damage is getting switched off as well. Obviously for most of them that doesn't really matter because I just want to hit vehicles, but it makes it a little more tricky to spot the ones that might have already been wrecked, and obviously it's a waste of time me hitting them. There's a minute gone then, making really good progress, nearly at the bronze trophy. There we go, there it is now. So yeah, we're making really good progress. Got that multiplier right up to 3.7 times already. I need to hit something quickly here. I know we got a wreck and assist to save us, as is quite often the case. A little way to go for the silver. But it won't take many hits with this score multiplier up so high. Yeah, there we go, there's the silver. Still got just under half of our time left. And we only need about 1,000 for the gold. We're just losing our score multiplier now. That's a shame. That's going to make it slightly more tricky, but we've got plenty of time, so hopefully we shouldn't have an issue. Front end of the car is fairly damaged, but it's not too bad. We're still picking up points fairly okay. In saying that, I've just seen that the front end, the damage go to black on the indicator. That means it's really damaged now, and we are going to find it more difficult. But there's the gold trophy, there's the points we need, so we are good. 50 seconds left to try and get some more points, and of course we've got a good chance now of going into the final challenge of the day, going for a clean sweep of gold trophies again. I'm guessing it's going to be another killer pig race. That's what the fourth and final challenge has been for quite a while now, so I'm guessing that's going to be the same. Yeah, there's that's a number of hits I've done now, that pretty solid hits that haven't counted because the front end of my car is so damaged. That one counts, that's a good one. But yeah, as long as you've got the points and your gold trophy, then it doesn't really matter then. Last few seconds then, see if we can get a couple more points. Gold trophy and a final score of 9,357. On to the fourth and final challenge of the day then, and we're at the Espedalan Raceway. It is indeed a killer pig race. 2-lap race, all 24 vehicles, total mixture of vehicles by the look of it. Some of the big heavy stuff, battle buses, harvesters, doom rigs, and then lots of the Lots of the racing cars as well. We've got a great run up the inside here. If we can just hold it around the inside of this battle burst, that's going to put us into 7th. There's a couple of hammerheads off to the right. Got to watch this harvester coming back on, but we're through and up into 4th place. Another harvester off to the right. Again, I've got to watch as this comes back on. Oh, just enough room to squeeze down the inside of that. Puts us up into 3rd place. Great start. Obviously quite used to running around this track at the moment, as I'm sure you all are, because this was the weekly challenge. I don't think it's the present one, is it? Was it the one before last? There was the weekly challenge around here. Obviously not used to really driving around it in a Killer Pig. More used to driving around it in the Rocket RX, but yeah, certainly very familiar with this track at the moment. Coming down into this fast left-right section, and then we'll be coming into the really tight chicane at the end of the lap. Right behind the leader, 3rd place right behind us. I just want to try and get a good straight line here, get acceleration. They've gone sideways. I might be able to get up inside them yet. They've spun right out actually, but I don't really think that was our fault. They'd pretty much lost control as we overtook. Up into the lead then. Right, can we maintain this? I mean, we had a great start, and I'm guessing a lot of the fast cars were being held up by the big vehicles to start with, but I wouldn't be surprised if they start making advances through the field now and maybe catching us up. Saying that, we've still got a really good lead. Holding our place okay so far. This Killer Pig is reasonably quick and pretty good performance wise. Yeah, still got a good lead back as we near the end of this lap. Obviously just got to make sure I don't make a silly mistake, particularly on this final chicane section. I can take this quite carefully though, no need to do anything silly, and that should be good enough. Let's switch the camera, and through we come for a win. Well, that's the end of the daily challenges for today, and we've managed to get ourselves another clean sweep of gold trophies there on those 3 races and the 1 score streak. Good luck for your attempts. I hope you've enjoyed watching the video, and see you soon.